If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the WoW in transmogs. We're going to start off with the shoulders, which happen to be green balls. Fellflame Infernal shoulder pads, Tars the Burning Throne. I was going to say Burning Flame, but then again, that's a bit redundant. Heroic Hulking Demolisher, kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the lookalike of the Monk tier. From Legion, Hellbeast Skin Tunic, Trial of Valor, Heroic, Guam, 8% drop rate for the chest. Nice burgundy and green, goes well with those shoulders. The belt, Cruel Gladiator's Fellskin Belt. Legion PvP sources, gotta buy the whole set. It's the way it works. So I think Cruel and Vindicator are one and the same, so either one. Maybe you have the belt already. The legs, part of the same drop set as the chest. Trial of Valor Heroic, hell yeah. Drops Sucker Scarred leggings. Really like that burgundy and green quite a bit. So now we're moving on to a dude Blood Elf, Bard's Boots, Northern Barons, a rare called Swiftmane, or you could buy it on the auction house. But the drop rate's pretty decent, 20% there. So you got a shot to get it. Doing the spin, showing the cloak, but first the wrist, Bracers of Diabolic Fury, Black Temple, Pit Lord Vilemus. That's a nasty name, isn't it? Kind of a fair drop rate to get the wrist, but you can substitute any red bracers. The head, Vindicator's Gladiator's Fellskin Belt, which is incorrect. It's Fellskin Helm. So that's how you get that. And Thalessian's Wilder Cloak, the Eye, Kalthras Sunstrider himself, and the weapon, of course, no other choice, Mindbender's Fellflame Mythic. I thought this set had a uniqueness to it, as well as a nice color scheme, and it's got that RP value that says Demon Hunter. I thought maybe Monk, but no, this is Demon Hunter all the way. Poison Protocol, Pauldron's Heroic to get those. The chest, Battle of Dazzlehar, Mythic, Grog, the Revenant, 5% on the drop rate for the chest. So the chest and the legs are both from the Mythic version of Battle of Dazzlehar. The belt, Tomb of Sargeras Heroic, Kill Jaden drops the Waistguard of Profane Duplicity. Yes, Profane Duplicity. So the shoulders, Cata, the belt, Legion, and the chest, as well as the legs, are both from BFA. We're going to continue on and introduce a new piece from BFA, which are the boots of Manifest Shadow, Nyalotha, the Waking City, Mythic, Mott is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate to pick those up. Got a couple of representation from BFA here. The wrist, Bracers of Dark Prophecy, Nyalotha, the Waking City Mythic, Prophet Skitra is the boss. Fair drop rate on the bracers. Moving on to the headpiece, Cursed Boarhide Helm, Drusfar. Drops from a rare, Gorge Bear. 15% on the drop rate. As lookalikes, check Wowhead. Drape of Valiant Defense, Battle of Dazzlehar, Rastari Punishers, drop it. And the weapon, Ice Crown Citadel, Heroic 25 man. I really can't take credit for this set. I can only give credit to Matthias. He's a viewer, subscriber, and he showed me the set and I said, yep, touchdown. That's when I know something's really good, when it says touchdown. Field goal, no. Safety, no. Touchdown, yes. All football terms. The chest you could throw anything in. Dreadfeather Jerkin, which is crafted, but basically you can't see it behind a tabard, which I forgot to put in, which is the Argusian tabard, which you're going to need Exalted Rep and some gold to pick that up. The belt, as well as the legs, the boots, and the bracers are all from Nyalotha, the Waking City. Now, I had to make a few changes here. One, he initially had Illidan's Glaives. I can't use that in the Mogget add-on that I use. It's not, you just can't do it. You just can't allocate them. Also, I had to change the pants, the gloves, and the back, just simply because I had to use kind of a brownish, reddish background to key out. Couldn't use green, couldn't use blue. So I had to make those changes as well. Otherwise, you would have seen just like gray pants. So I had to change it. But I think I made a pretty good change here. Not that I didn't like what he had. I just thought that, like I said, just to produce this, I had to make that change, because when a set is very, very green or even has some purple in it, it's kind of hard to use a green screen or a blue screen. And I don't know why I threw this weapon in. I thought it looked great, but it's difficult to get, so maybe you go with purple glaives. Here's a bit of an exotic look, confused look. It's like, am I a druid, am I a pirate, or am I a demon hunter? Shoulders of Roiling Inferno, Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR, Suntanned Heart, 14% on the drop rate for the shoulders. So we got the shoulders, the gloves, and the belt. They're all dropping from the LFR version of Siege of Orgrimmar. The chest spins us all the way to BC, Don Rodrigo's poncho. I love that chest with this set. Court of Black Dreams, Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR, Garage Hellscream himself, 22% on the drop rate for the belt. Moving on, we are going to hook you up with the leg, ceremonial leather loincloth, which definitely looks like a loincloth. Ragefire Chasm, various mobs, auction house, either way, you'll get it. Not that difficult to pick up. The feet, Wild Gladiator's Boots of Victory, WoD PvP vendor. If you hoard, you're going to be a warmongerer to get those. 2 marks of honor to get the feet. Moving on to the hands, which are the Claxy Grips of Rejuvenation, Siege of Orgrimmar LFR. Secured stockpile of Pandaren spoils. Kind of a fair drop rate to pick up those kind of grayish purple gloves. The head, General Eridus's Tricorn. The Burning Throne Heroic, Admiral's Virax, decent drop rate on the Pirate Hat. And a Frost Guard Drape. Wrath of the Lich King, level tailoring. Check your local tailor, check your local auction house. The weapon, Illidari Warglaive from your Demon Hunter starter weapon. This has a very earthy and fell look to it, so it's unique, and it's got the RP of the Demon Hunter, so I think it works. Shoulder Guards of Second Sight, Mythic, the Nighthold, Tichondrius, kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the shoulders. The chest is not out of Battle of Mount Hyjal. There's really no reason to ever go to the Battle of Mount Hyjal, but that would be Uldir to get the chest. That would be regular version. Waistguard of Profane Duplicity, Tomb of Sargeras, Kill Jaden as the boss. For the belt, the legs are part of the same tier set out of Uldir as the chest. Pathogenic leg wraps from Mother. And what is the irony of me producing this video? Not uploading it, but producing it on Mother's Day, and a boss's name is Mother. Treads of Violent Intrusion, Tomb of Sargeras, LFR version, various mobs, or just buy it on the auction house. Probably the best way to go for those kind of golden brown boots. The hands, Gloves of Second Sight, the Nighthold Mythic. Not even going to try to pronounce that, but you could read it. Kind of a fair drop rate to get the hands. Next up, we're going to show you the headpiece, Vindicator Gladiator's Fellskin Helm, Legion PvP vendor. You got to buy the whole set. Hopefully you have it already. The back, Cloak of Great Reprieve, Netherstorm, BC PvP vendor. Just 1 mark of honor to get that cloak. And the weapon. I had to go. I love this weapon. Mindbender's Fellblade, Hellfire Citadel. Here's a unique look for Demon Hunters. Perfect name, though, for the shoulders for Demon Hunters. Mantle of Wicked Revenge, Temple of Anchorage, Fankris the Unyielding. 18% on the drop rate for the shoulders. Look at that cloak. Goes epic with the shoulders. So the chest and the legs are Voidcaller drop set from Frostfire Ridge, basically, or you could buy it on the auction house. Tons of lookalikes from WoD for the chest and the legs. The belt, Dread Gladiator's leather belt, which means Alliance only there. Legion PvP sources would be incorrect. It's BFA PvP sources. You either have it or you don't at this point. Right now you can't buy it, but I put Marks of Honor there as currency because eventually I do think you will be able to buy it for Marks of Honor. We talked about the legs. Now we're going to go to the feet. Wild Gladiator's Boots of Victory, WoD PvP vendor, 2 Marks of Honor. Keep in mind the head or the helm is also the Wild Gladiator's helm, which if you hoard, it'll be warmongering. The wrist, Dreadful Gladiator's arm wraps of Alacrity, Mop PvP vendor, 1 Mark of Honor to get those bracers. I forgot to put in a tabard, but I'll tell you what the tabard is. It is the Cortiferandus tabard from, of course, Legion. need Exalted and Gold to pick up Ferrandis' Court Tabard. The back, Cloak of Hideous Unity, Hellfire Citadel, Fell Lord Zakun, and the weapon, Rigor Mortis, Ice Crown Citadel Heroic, 25-man Professor Putricide. My name is Luxeley. I want to thank everybody for watching this Demon Hunter xmog Transmog video. Gonna leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.